Mike, let's get dinner in the oven, hey?
Let's do it.
We're going to do the barramundi in a baking tray. So if you can just pass me some of the Gladbake, that'd be really handy. And if you could slice up some lemon for me, because we're going to layer that over the top of the barramundi whilst it's baking.
All the ingredients out on the bench at the moment already just shout freshness to me.
They do, don't they?
Mediterranean lemon, olive oil, olives, just beautiful freshness.
They are so fresh and so healthy too, because you get lots of those delicious omega-3s from both the fish. You get good unsaturated fats from the Bertolli olive oil. And of course, the olives. And then we'll give it a good drizzle of the Bertolli extra virgin olive oil. Super versatile olive oil. Can go really well in dishes like these. So in our savoury, also I love it in our sweet baked goods. Would you mind giving us a little bit of a seasoning on the fish?
Yeah, of course.
And we're going to lay a piece of lemon over the top of each little
Do you want some pepper as
fillet.
well, or just salt?
I love pepper. And then it's simple as that. And whilst the fish cooks, we'll be able to get our green olive salsa together. Perfect. So this will go into the oven at 180 for, I would say, somewhere around 8 to 10 minutes, but you can test as you go, just depending on how thick your fish is as well. It's time to make our green olive salsa. So I'm going to start by chopping up finely this red or Spanish onion. I'd love if you could help by finely chopping the parsley.
Sure.
And it's a green olive salsa, so it's something a little bit different to what I think most people imagine as a salsa. Have you been to Mexico?
Yeah, I have. I have been many times, 3 or 4 occasions. Lived there in my 20s for a period of time as well.
What do you think your key learnings would have been from Mexican food?
I think the flavor combinations, everything's just so packs a punch, and not just spice, but just full flavored, Like the sweetness of some of their peppers and their marinades, things like mole, their salsas, we can learn so much from them. It really did shape me with a lot of my use of spices in food.
How interesting.
Yeah.
So these green olives have been pitted, which is very handy. And honestly, if you didn't have the green olives, then a Kalamata or a black olive, you could even mix it up with some roasted capsicum if you wanted to. That would all team beautifully. So we'll want to chop our olives, our Spanish onion and the parsley into a similar size, so a relatively fine dice.
Yeah.
And then we'll add some red wine vinegar, some more extra virgin olive oil, and a little bit of lemon to finish. All right, let's get these into the bowl. It's very hard for me not to be eating these olives as I go, I have to say.
It's such a good snack.
They are a great snack. And to be honest, this is a good one to prep in advance as well, because the flavours really start to mould into each other and just give each other a bit more support as they marinate for longer.
Yeah, because that beautiful vinegar will just, will seep out into everything, and it will just leak the flavour of all those different ingredients into your salsa, which is what you want, right?
You're right. And a little bit of lemon as well.
Yeah.
We'll get out lemon juice would be great, thanks. So we need about a couple of tablespoons of the lemon juice and a good drizzle of the extra virgin olive oil. What do we think? A little bit of salt and pepper as well here?
Always a little bit of Susie salt and Percy pepper, as Ainsley would say.
Susie salt and Percy pepper. Well, there you go. You guys are learning something from TV. I'm learning something on TV.
I've got to think, I watched way too much Ainsley Harriott growing up, and whenever I see salt and pepper, it makes me want to go Susie salt and Percy pepper.
All right.
And I know Ainsley, I hate him for that one thing. I love him as a man, but that Susie salt Percy pepper is ingrained in me.
Well, Susie and Percy, can we have a little bit? All talk, no action.
Oh.
Thank you. And in this time, the fish is probably almost cooked, so we might check on that one and come back to it. Pretty happy with this. The fish is cooked to perfection. All right, let's get the barramundi onto the tray. You could also just serve it directly from the dish, but I quite like making it a little bit more special by serving it up.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, and then over the top, once we've got them all out, we'll get our yummy green olive salsa. Okay, happy with those. Some green olive salsa to get over the top of each of them. What do you reckon? Would your kids eat this?
My daughter would absolutely love it.
Right.
Because she loves olives, she loves lemon over her fish. This would be right up her alley.
So there we go. That's a really, I think, quite an impressive meal that you could present to guests or you could have with the family, and it's ready, as you say, in 10 minutes.
Beautiful 10-minute fish, lots of colours. Can't wait to eat it.
Okay.